6 days on and the protests continue. Hundreds on the streets of Khartoum chanting "Revolution, revolution. The dictator will not rule us and the people demand the fall of the regime." There are claims police opened fire with tear gas, although the authorities are trying to tell a very different story.
The television channels that are pro-government are portraying a sense of normalcy in the streets of Khartoum. You're having officials and journalists who are loyal to the government who are appearing on television, denying that any protests have been taking place.
But protests have been taking place. They began on Monday when the government announced the end of fuel subsidies, causing prices to rise. Rioting broke out almost immediately, spreading to the capital Khartoum and other cities across the country. The protests have continued throughout the week. The death toll is unclear, but dozens are thought to have died. Much of the anger is directed at this man, Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir. He's facing a difficult task, trying to rescue an economy that's suffered since South Sudan declared its independence, taking most of the country's oil industry with it. Al-Bashir says fuel subsidies are unsustainable, and his austerity measures, backed by the IMF, will save the economy from collapse. But now even some members of his own party are calling for a U-turn. The protests appear to be having an effect. Tim Allman, BBC News.